Hello, everybody. It's Thursday.
Hola! What? It is going to be a fabulous day. I can tell I'm getting my stalactites off of my brayer. So that I don't even know that I'm going to use it today, but it seems like something to do. And, you have concrete proof that you did some because it's all over the top of your table here.
Well, there you go. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday. We're going to be thoughting. There's going to be a buttload of new things because we have officially gotten all of the December products in.
I'm a little overwhelmed.
I told her not to be overwhelmed. Seems to be a theme today. People are just being overwhelmed by things. But anyway, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
Oh,
and I have to show you my shirt. Mariah said just show it and sit down.
Yeah, there you go.
Shut the hell up. Can you see it all?
This is her Arty RGB shirt. Yes, don't be showing your belly.
Yeah.
We'll be losing more
people. We'll be losing subscribers.
Or maybe gaining some. Who knows? Could be a whole new thing.
That could be a definite sign of some.
I don't know what the crossover is on that one.
Yeah.
But okay. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the YouTube business that one does. If you have questions about that, just holler at me. Hey, we figured out some things the other day about the whole, if you're watching on replay and you do a little swipe business, still haven't figured out if it's, kind of this way or that way with the whole, like if you see the comments and then you can swipe it back and forth there and then chat will show up. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. All right. Now let's say hello. Let's say hello to everybody. It's been quite the day. We've got a seminal mind. That's Sue, Art Curious by M&W. That's Miriam. Becky's here. Kathy, Carrie, Cookie, Wookie. That's Mo, Darcy, Dawn, Dana, Debsy, Eddie, Elizabeth, Ellen, B, Estella, Gray Like Gray, Griffin Shell. That's Rhonda, Jean, Jennifer, Jocelyn, Jose, Kathy. It moved on me. Somebody came in.
Oh my gosh, we just got money.
We got monies. Oh, that's awesome. Who did we get?
Whoa,
Thank
you.
First through the super chat. Okay, where am I at here? So
I just
Jean, Jennifer, Jocelyn, Jose, Kathy, Lydia, Mark Hines is here, Mitzi, Paige, Paula, Ricky, Nordmeyer, Star Traveler, Sue, David. Oh, Star Traveler, that's Linda. Paige popped in there, Paula. Let's see, okay. Susan Anderson, Susan Fernandez, the Shelley Studio, that's Margot, Tina Schwanberg, Wayne. Hello, Wayne. You are new. Welcome. Zenjen. All right, guys. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Ann Webb. I think Ann Webb popped in there. Jean, thank you so much. That is very, very sweet of you on the
really
whole super chat thing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kathleen, hello to all. All right. Quite some new faces that I'm seeing. The messy palette. That's Diane. How you doing, Diane? I think it's early there. But not so early. Yeah. Okay. I know I wanted to take a nap today. I needed a nap.
I just slept in because I knew I couldn't take a nap, so I didn't get out of bed till 10 o'clock today. But I didn't go to bed till 2. I have to tell you this. I don't know if Scotty Ross is watching, but this woman's hair reminded me of Scotty's hair. So why I thought of it, and I immediately was drawn to it when I was watching. It's on Amazon. Pardon me. It's called Inspector Ellis, and it's a Brit,
like BritBox thing or
Acorn. It's on Acorn.
Okay,
but it is really great, and I mean, it's just. I told Mariah, I said, I do not understand why we cannot produce series like that here in the United States.
I don't know.
I can't. There is nothing that I want to watch on television. Nothing.
Hi, Robin.
It is all just so insipid and stupid.
She's a little angry today.
And everybody looks like they just got out of the plastic surgeon's office. Give me some ugly people. You know, some people that look like people you might run into, you know, if you got on the subway. Or a bus, or hell, I don't know.
Just, you know, out
walking
in the world.
down the street, going to Kroger for crying out loud.
Well, it depends on where.
It
depends on where your Kroger's at. If it's in LA, I bet you run into a lot of those people you see on TV.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Maybe.
My idea of going to hell is going to LA. That really is. There's just nothing there for me.
That is not true. We had a fairly decent time there.
It was because of about 4 people rather than the other 500 million that were there.
You promised me fun. You promised me funny today. So you
all right. Well, we need to move on. All right. Thirsty thoughts. Here we go. November 21st, 2024. Thinking metaphorically, or I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe this might be called fluid intelligence. Remember when we talked about crystallized as opposed to fluid? I think this is. You decide as I'm reading through here. What started this thought today was a broken part hanger, and of course I wanted to save it from the trash heap. That sounds a lot more noble than an anonymous recycle bin, which, by the way, we're not positive that really is a recycle situation. Cynicism is becoming my constant companion. Best to be prepared, saith I. Okay, back to the saving. In the process of grabbing a towel, not a dowel, a towel. Today, this is my weekly passing the water.
Is this the fluid thinking?
This is
thought is not crystallized here.
This is my weekly passing the water over the body time.
And I think this is also fluid ranting.
Fluid ranting, yes. And I knocked the pieces off the shelf and thinking as I bent over to pick them up, bending over in tight places doubles the difficulty. I thought, these need a more secure home. Looking around, seeing the wire shelf and noting the space of...
Should I go inspect what has happened in your closet?
No, these need to be more. These need a more secure home. Looking around, seeing the wire shelf and noting space of a horizontal bent was limited, and I stacked them vertically, and they promptly passed through the shelf onto the one underneath, lodging somewhat permanently against the back of a Ziploc bag of swabs. That will not do, I thought, anticipating the downward slippage when fetching a swab in the future. So, looking up and down the shelves, there in plain sight at eye level, no bending required, was a clothespin with an elastic hair thingy looped over its pincers. Izzy has about 1 million of them that are randomly dispersed throughout the house, ready for double duty should the need arise. And arise it did. My thought process, rather a quick one if I do say so myself, was, aha! If I fasten them together with the elastic band, could not think of that word earlier, then they will become fat enough not to slip through the wire shelves. Voila! There they sat at eye level, ready and available to be called upon should the need present itself. That's the factual background for this metaphorical movement. Now, here's the metaphor. Banding together creates a bond that gives us the mass we need to stabilize, observe, then act out when the time is right.
Oh.
Yeah. You see these little things here? Okay, so pants hanger, right? You know what they are. This is the cardboard part of the pant. And it broke in the middle when I was trying to jerk out a pair of pants in a kind of a very cramped space. And this one was, obviously had been was under stress already. And it could
be very old.
And it could be very old. And it just broke. So I just, when I looked at it and I thought, that's really, I don't know that I need that right now, but I know that I might need that in the future. I'm not going to throw it away, but what am I going to do? And right there, I'm not kidding you, right in front of my eyes with that clothespin clamped onto the edge of the wire rack with this little hoop-de-doo around it.
I will tell you, those hair thingies, That's what we call them, just the little hair thing. We use them for all sorts of things. And in fact, you know what's funny? The other day, we were picking up Izzy from school, and I noticed that her little friend's mother had tied a little string thing to the back of the little girl's, the back of the straps. And we used to do that with Izzy. I'm like, oh, let me tell you, those hair thingies, those are the best. Because like the little strings, they come undone and you have to keep doing it. But those are the best. And they can come undone pretty easily as well.
Because they're fat enough.
So like they serve both purposes. They stay when you need them to stay, but they can come undone when now, unless you pull them really, really tight. Then it's quite the...
Yeah, when we have done that before.
Usually Izzy has done that.
But I'm not kidding. She has these in every color of the rainbow.
I need to order more of them, actually, because
yeah,
some colors go missing faster than others.
Yes, this is true. This is very true. Okay, so, I'm just, what I'm talking about here, and I just keep talking about it because I think it's what makes my life, I think, interesting. Is that I try not to look at things for what they are, but rather at them potential-wise. And I think even, when you observe and watch people, you can do the same thing. You can say, well, I don't know that this is a good fit right now, but they might have something. I might have something to learn from this situation. And certainly as teachers, we did that all the time because you have to, or you lose your sanity. Okay, well, there we go. Metaphorical thinking.
Okay. All right. I don't know if it's just your purple hat or whatever, but like that's where the mic is sort of supposed to be, but it's also in the screen at this point. But
oh.
I don't know if that's better.
Well, I missed, yeah.
Mo, is that better?
Was I not sounding good?
Yeah, because she said it was kind of coming in and out.
Oh, man. Did everybody get all?
Yeah. No, that was fine because that's why I moved it in. But then now I'm adjusting, so it's not poking the.
Well, that would make me really sad if I had to do that all over again because it might not be so good the second time around.
How about right now? How about now?
How about now?
How about now?
How about now? Oh, and I did shine up my silver jewelry.
And she hooked me up with. She made me like little bracelet things out of charm deals she found.
Well, I just went through some of the drawers that I can actually access, which is very limited. And thought, those could be on our bodies rather than in a drawer. So I made myself this one with just leftover junk beads that, I think it's
I'm going to go top side now.
Really quite nice. Oh, well, I'm showing my bracelet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, this is just a bunch of random beads that don't, match or were left over from projects or whatever. So I strung them on all on one thing. Yeah, I think it.
Well, Diane.
What?
So she said in January. So I'm assuming like last January. Yes, of this year. Yeah, so January 2024, she posted us 2 slouch hats and a beret. Yesterday, she received them back. The package was battered. 11 months. She wondered why she didn't hear from us. Did you? Oh, we would always. I mean, pretty much always.
Oh, yes. It might be. It might miss a day or two.
Yeah.
But always we would.
Oh, yeah. So if y'all send us things, best to let us maybe know if it is. Or if you haven't heard from us, then do ask. Because we'll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
And it could have gotten put someplace by another member of the family also.
That happens around here.
Yeah. And then we could,
ask around.
Contact the neighbor, whatever.
Call the post office, we can do things.
All those kind of things. We know how to do those.
We've done all of those. Yeah.
We've done all those. Okay.
Oh, awesome. And Margie says she has posted the paper beads. Wonderful. And hello, Ingrid. Hello, Michelle with 1 L. My noses.
Okay. Now, I'm going to put this aside. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it back on my shelf in the bedroom because if you put things back in the same thing twice.
I know, place, Mo sent us something and it never arrived. Yeah. I tell you, I watch out for it. Makes me sad because Mo sends the best stuff.
She does.
Yeah. I don't know.
Have you already looked into it, Mariah?
Well, there isn't anything we can do.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean.
But did it make it to the US of A? You don't know.
She doesn't know. Because she didn't. Because sending something tracked is very expensive. So
Yeah,
sometimes
I
it's
know we
really
don't
just
do that.
easier to, you know,
suck it up.
suck it up and hope for, you know, well, no, I mean, just hope that it, because majority of the time it makes it just fine and quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, I don't really know what I'm going to do today. When Mariah brought me all this stuff, I was just like, you know.
Just show it. That's what you need to do.
Okay.
That's what everybody, they want to see it. They want to talk about it. They want to get excited because, you know, double points are coming up, y'all. Or if you just can't wait, that's fine too, because then you're going to get your points. And then you can, you know, maybe buy other things when it's double points. There you go. Oh, so if you notice, there's a very white, newly cut stencil hanging off of your thing over there. Like right in front of you. Front.
Oh.
Yeah. So the reason that I cut a new one of those is because so those 4 little baubles should fit.
Oh, inside of the space.
So they are the, you know, little bauble decorators by Estella. Bauble decorator.
Wow.
So if you have the 9x12, or like now, keep in mind, so with baubles and stars, that the pattern gets bigger with the smaller, as it goes smaller, the pattern gets bigger. So if you have the 9x12, it still will fit there, and then, you know, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all know.
And remember, I cut mine out.
Yes, you did.
I cut mine out.
That's also why I wanted to have a new one.
Well, that's what it looks like when you really get it.
Estella. This one's, yeah, baubles and stars.
This is what I want to do with these. I want to stamp them, and then I want to wait. And you just got to do this. You can't put your clear texture gesso over right away after you stamp.
Now you got to wait.
Now, you know, depending on what kind of stamping pad you have and what it's made, and if you're going on to paper rather than paint,
yeah,
those are all factors to consider here. But I want to do the texture gesso, and then I want to play around with colored pencils on these. I think that'd be really a lot of fun. I anticipate that would be a lot of fun.
On Monday, I think, is when we're starting double point. Yes.
Okay. So, there we go. You can all see those cute little buggers. You'll have to sharpen your colored pencils, though, because there's some mighty fine little areas to get into.
Or
there.
like how Eddie did his, he did it recently. He stamped and then used watercolor. Those would be super cute for that technique.
Absolutely. And in the fine, little bitty fine places, you could come in with your marker, fine tip marker.
Uh-huh.
We don't have any of those, but supposedly they make them. I mean, in colors. I've got them in black.
Yeah. Yes, and those are Darcy's whimsical holiday trees.
Alrighty, so I was so dadgum excited about these snowflakes. I mean, I don't.
She really was,
one.
And that surprised me.
Oh my God, they're every one of them stiff, and I'm just so jazzed about this.
And I want y'all to know that. See, I wrote on the back of them, so you know which set's which. So if you look at the back of the stamp, no, I think you were about to do that. Look at the back of the stamps.
Oh, look at that! 1, 1, 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is 1.
Yeah.
This is 2.
And then I had them mixed up, but then I actually had them right, and then I had a moment.
But just look at this! I just think it's so cool because it's like it's honoring the true essence
of a snowflake.
Of snowflakes. I mean, you know,
yeah,
not totally, but yeah.
These were designed by Brad. Snowflakes by Brad.
All right, now I thought these were just so brilliant.
Well, y'all asked for it.
I just love that little swoop-de-doo thing there.
This is from Becky Boker. Now, my thought is, because P said that she wanted them separate, and I'm like, listen.
I think she's absolutely right. If you decide you want to cut them apart at this point, now I don't think that one's going to be too cuttable.
No, but the other one
This
would
one
be.
would be.
And it's a set.
Okay, so they come together.
That
like
is correct.
this.
Because we just figured that, you might want a little,
Now, what we have? Oh, I know. We have this in the
We do.
laser print.
We have it in, well.
And we also have it in a stencil.
That's right. That's Rhonda Donut. It's plaid.
Okay, so here's what I envision.
And what's really cool is if you stamp it one way and then stamp it back the other way.
Oh, you get more lines.
More plaid. And if you line it up right, you can block it out. I tested it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so here's my thought. You go ahead and you do this in a really, okay, make a background. And then stamp it with something that's value-wise maybe 2 tonalities away. Or, just so enough that you can just see the pattern.
Right.
And then you go over the top of it with snowflakes and look at these little boogers. Oh my God, they're so
the snowmen come together. They're a pair.
Look at those.
Those are by Christy Hartman. Aren't they adorable?
I mean, it just makes me smile. Look at their little smiley faces and their little wiggly eyes. Just so cute. So cute. But can you see? Put the little snowman there. Then stamp a few little different snowflakes around here and there. Or put him right in the middle and have snowflakes go all the way around.
Y'all can get your Christmas holiday just happy cheer on. We got it all today. Because there's
so
more.
Wonderful. Okay. Those of you who have been with us for a while will know what I'm talking about when I say I absolutely love these guys.
Well, she went all nutty with all the Nutcrackers. Remember that? Like, we had to cut her off.
Yeah. I did long hauls. I did totally different color patterns.
You did the powder stuff on them.
Powder stuff on them. Yeah, I had a really grand old time doing that.
And each one of the Nutcrackers comes with his own little drum.
Look at that. Oh, here, I should
I thought that was so cute that Brad was like, yeah, I just figured that they needed their drums.
I just love it. Absolutely love it. And the thing about it is with the stamp, you actually get more of the facial expressions than you did with the...
Yes.
Just because.
And you could probably even get it better. I was just like moving through on the whole stamping. Like I wasn't, so that's more my bad that they didn't stamp all the way through. That's my fault.
I think these are wonderful, and I plan on doing some. We may even send out. Oh, I can't. We're not doing Christmas cards. Out to the. I'm just not up for that this year. But I am.
I was wondering if the
show. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say it because I mean the last 2 years it has been brutal. I think last year it was 175.
It was over 100 that we probably sent out. I think.
Yeah.
Because it was one batch, and then we felt like okay, we can do another one. Then she had more cards because she kept making more cards.
You know how I am when I start making something. Yeah, it just works out that way, and. I don't know that I'll do that this year. I don't know yet, though. You just never know. Right now, I'm really loving the Christmas trees. Are my new love over here. Oh my goodness! And I didn't even get to see these because they were buried in a heap of things. Oh, we have more. These are the we three kings of Orient are.
Wisecrackers.
And
you remember you also gave the Wisecrackers lots of love. They turned out on all kinds of things.
I just needed that little heart stamp. I remember saying at the time I would really like these in stamp form. And look at this, a year later.
I think Wisecrackers actually been around longer than that, but one of the reasons we waited, because when we had the other laser, we didn't know we could get this kind of detail.
Oh.
Remember?
No.
So,
And yes, I do, now that you mention it. But
That was
I don't...
one of the hesitations on that. But now we know. We can.
All right. Well, absolutely. Again, you know that I will be using those and interspersing them with the Nutcrackers. These are the wise men?
Wisecrackers.
Wisecrackers.
Circle, star, heart. Or you can get them all if you want.
Circle, star, heart. So they come individually or all together?
Correct. It's one listing.
One listing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, sometimes we put like these here. If you look at the backs of them, or you know which ones are stamped together, they come in a pair, and then there's two separate listings. No, the Wisecrackers are like one listing. You can choose which one or the combo.
All right. All right.
Now, the floral filigree stamps, they are a pair. You can either get style
These
1, style
two
2,
or these two.
right? And they are listed separately. Mm-hmm.
I love them. They really go with the other things that you used in your zine. The floral motifs that you used in your zine from Fran. Who are these from?
Who do you? Oh, those are from Sophia.
I think,
and they go with the stencil that you also loved upon a lot. I don't know why I'm acting like we love upon everything. Some things just have to wait a little bit because I give her a lot of things, but then
and yeah,
but they do get loved upon.
I'm pretty jazzed about this, and I just need time to mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we may do some messing with here today. I don't know if I've got things set up that I could do that with. All right, looky here.
Like this is the last batch, right? Oh, that was the last batch of stamps.
That was the last batch of stamps, yes.
Okay.
Now we're on to stencils. Let me grab my black.
Yes.
Hoop-de-doo here.
So, the last round of things we did all of the leaf, or not leaf motif. Okay, the motif type stamps, and we had all the fun little funny names. Now, 5 of those designs translated well into masks. So Joni requested, she's like, can we make it into a little set? That would be awesome. So that's what we did. Then on the squiggly one, we did the leaves, or did 3 of, and then 2 of the little flower, kind of flower turtle ones. So there's, 5 designs there, but 8 pieces. If you want remember, if you want your outer bits, you need to ask.
This part.
Yes.
Yeah, you do want this, because here's what I envision. Going in and doing either a dab or a scrape in one color.
You did.
And then come back with and put it over the top of that so that you get the details inside there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very, very cool. And also these little things. Now, I don't know if these are going to be that interesting, but this is definitely interesting. I love this.
Oh, yeah. And then if you cut that apart, you could probably make some pretty interesting little Frankenstencil situation. If you wanted to invert them, you cut those areas out and then you glue them together or invert them. That's always fun.
I can see that you can make the longitudinal one. Yes, absolutely. Okay, very cool.
Longitudinal.
I will definitely be. I might have to purchase another set though.
Oh, you need 2 of those?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In order to do my long haul.
Why would you need 2?
Hmm?
Why would you? Oh, because you want one to cut up.
I want one that I can cut up rather than just leave like it is.
Well,
that's just how I see things.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I should just say that I'm really lucky to get what I get.
Sometimes.
Did you save the innards on this?
They're still on the mat if you want to go scrape it.
I mean, if you were really into that, you people out there that do puzzles and just get jolly ho-hos from those things, ask for the insides. You know, depends on whether we've just recently, I say we as the collective, not
Yeah.
actual.
You can always ask for a bag of bits. Doesn't mean it's going to be exactly your bits. Now, if they are large enough bits and we can gather them up and put them in with the order, we do that. But the best way to end up with bits, or outer, inner, outer, all of the bits, is to say so in the notes. We do our very best. That's the, that's the statement.
Yeah. That's it.
This is A Bed of Roses by Carrie. And if y'all, being the rose lovers that you are, have his other sets, this rounds that out.
It does. And again, I think this is this kind of the same as I was thinking about with this stamp. If you come in and you do let's just say a completely dark layer of really, say, dark blue, dark red, and then you come back in and you do this on your gel plate and then pick it up, I think you can have a really cool effect there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know the roses are lots of fun. That's another one that.
And this is another one you can flip it and you're going to get a different.
Yes. Hi, Sherry.
Alrighty. Fun stuff.
She's thinking about things.
And
I can tell that she's like, if I did this and then I did
where my other roses are.
Can I find those roses?
Because I really did go kind of crazy on the roses.
I'm telling you, like, all of these ones that it's great. Like, being able to turn from the stencils to stamps, or, expand the whole set or whatever. Like, they're all like ones that have had some good love upon.
Oh my goodness.
These are bells. And they kind of look like bows. I almost called it bells and bows, but then I was like, I'm just going to keep it bells.
I've seen a little diamond head pumpkin person laughing with eyes.
Or that. But these are by Eddie.
Laughing bows.
Bells are ringing is what I called it.
Ding-a-ling.
and Eddie says, ding dong, it's my new design.
Okay, here's where the ambiguity comes in. Because what one person sees is totally different than what another person sees. So they're going to interpret this in a completely
Santa
different.
hats. Yes, I mean, it has all the things.
Now, I don't know that I'm in love with the great big one. I want this one in this size. You know, I was going to say that. She just waits for me to say that every time and tells me I can't be done.
I think what you should do is you should place an order on PMR Studio for multiple 5x7s, and then you can
take
put
my own together. Let me look at that and see if that's a
possibility. I think it kind of is enough.
Maybe. I'm feeling lots of adhesive on these little babies.
Well, the boys sprayed some, and the weather's cold, so it changes how it goes.
It's kind of gritty.
It is a little
kind of crumbly.
All you have to do is wipe it off with a little wet wipe. Or just let the paint get it.
Now, what's this called?
Bells. A-ringing.
Bells a-ringing.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's like the little handbells, I think. That's the way
Yeah, it's kind of, they use it, the bell ringers at the church.
Yeah.
That was quite the thing. The Baptist church had a recital every year with the bell ringers. I wasn't Baptist, but I used to go to that because it's fairly entertaining.
Yours went out in the mail today, Eddie. I'm kind of on top of things. Ish. Now, those of you that have new stamps out, hopefully samples will go out tomorrow, maybe Saturday.
Oh, well, is this a companion piece?
No, this is by Yolande. It is Venetian Abstract. And I just remembered I don't think that I tried to let everybody know, but I don't think that I let her know that I was showing this today.
Is she here?
No, but I'm going to message her right now.
That'd be good because she'd probably like to see this. Yes, well, the reason I said that is because it has that feeling, you know, with the bell ringing business. Okay, well, that's the big one. Of course, that's the one that I will probably, I don't know, though. This is kind of nice. I like this little bit of border around here. I don't usually say that, but be a fun one with doing ombre.
Yeah. And I did not make this one into a 5x7. Number one, it was gonna get really like I can't shrink it down anymore because all those little areas go way little. And then there just wasn't enough, like, you know, I was losing too much of the overall.
Well, there's a 5x7 right there. But I don't know why you'd want that. If you want that, just
get the 8x10.
Get the 8x10 and mask off this part.
And then you have more.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just tape this down.
Because see, I think it's more than 5 by, like, when you do that, it's more than 5x7.
It probably is. I'm terrible with that kind of stuff.
Is that right? Because well, that's
well, no. See, it would be by the time you go.
See, it wasn't hitting the right spots, and I'd have to shrink it down enough, and then I start losing those other parts. Yeah.
Okay, so what you do? Okay, and so see, there it's 8.
Mm-hmm.
Almost, if you get through, it's 9.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. All right. So what you do is you just get your piece of paper. You make it sure it covers the whole thing. Do your washi tape and tape that down, and you've got this.
Good, Yolanda's here.
Which is, it would be a fabulous, you know, card.
And I think
you can trim it out.
Well, and I think, like you said,
once you get the print made,
mixing it with the bells, I think it just has a real.
I would definitely experiment with that. So, overall, of course, this is 9, right?
Yeah.
But the inside is 7.5 by 5 3/4. So,
yeah,
you could lose a little. You could get this, and Mariah's always telling me about, you know, envelopes and what things fit into.
What things fit in standard sizes and such. I mean,
all that
who bothers with that sort of
boring stuff, you know, that you should think about to begin with, and I never do.
Saves you money.
Saves you money.
Usually.
That's what your father used to tell me. If you just cut that paper the right size, I said, you know, sometimes I got to cut off a bad part. I didn't understand that.
No. Cutting off bad parts.
Well, I think he understood cutting off bad parts, but he was like, just, well, you know, if you could just, all right, I'm going to put the, this is so dangerous because now, see, I will.
Now we're watching. Okay.
Those are all the ones, and I'm covering those up so Mariah can't see them.
She's hiding things, basically.
I'm hiding things, basically. Okay, so where are we here in the whole?
All right, so that is December. Just keep in mind that we will not be putting out any new things. That is everything for 2024.
January will be the next time you see something new.
Yes.
So you need to get on that. Well, I don't know. I just, you know, they all just.
Double points has started now, y'all. See, Mark, asking you shall receive. I ran it up to administration, and then he said, yes, it is done. There you go.
Okay, we're kind of in the whole card making thing here, right? I mean, we are.
Now, y'all stay here and hang out and watch the stream. Don't just be over there shopping. Shop after the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, or during. But, you know, keep us going.
You can do multiple windows, you know.
Keep us going. Thumbsy upsies. Say hello. You know, do all that YouTube-y business.
Jump in every now and say something really funny.
Yeah. I gave Brad a hearty face.
The messy palette says we may see hats in January.
Yes. So she's going to reship the stuff.
Oh, I thought she was talking about stencils or stamps. All right, now this is what I want to do here.
Okay.
You know, Mariah said I could do anything I wanted to do. I'm really liking the whole idea of the tags. And I mean, you know, we haven't, what do I call it? We haven't, it 'tis the season, right?
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. Because I would like to do some different things with these.
Okay, here, one second. So, points. If those of you that have shopped with us know probably what the points are, but if you haven't shopped with us before, make sure you sign up, and usually all that means is that you just create your account over on our website, and then you will start building up points. And once you go over there, like, you can click the little rewards thing that's down at the bottom of the website. It's a little yellow button that says rewards. You click that, it can tell you all the different things. We have an FAQ page that also, like the Arty Friends Rewards program, the link that Mo just put into the chat, that will explain things even further. But yeah, basically, and then, so right now we have turned on the double points. So whenever you shop, you earn double points. And those then those turn into coupons. But what you want to do is do not turn your points into coupons until, like, you are actually at checkout, because once it's turned into a coupon, it will expire in 30 days, but you have a year to use your points.
Okay, now say that again. I was in on the first part.
Okay.
But then I didn't really think I wanted to hear any more of that.
All right. The way the point system works is that whenever you have acquired points, and you have them, you can then, at checkout, turn them into coupon, right?
But once you get the coupon, you have to use it in 30 days.
Right. So make sure that you really just use it at checkout versus like going in and turning your points into coupons.
Just don't automatically do that.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Yep.
That was awesome. I'm really glad I had you.
You have your points for a year. Okay. After a year, they do not carry over. Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to put another piece of paper down underneath this. I can sit here and fiddle-faddle, fart around, and, whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, this would probably be the time when I would really like one of those other little, I don't know if these bracelets are going to work out necessarily
these are not stamping bracelets.
Stamping, if I can get the little hangy-downy things to stay on top. But
no.
I can't, because they're weighted that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Paige. Thank you.
What are you thinking?
She says, Mariah, you and your team have done a wonderful job for December. I'm amazed every time.
I'm amazed, too.
Some days we are as well. Tambien.
I want to offset this ever so slightly. I don't want it to just look like,
Yes, that is correct.
Plopped it down there and made it totally symmetrical. Well, I'll tell you what, Izzy, she's on that symmetrical stuff like a duck on a Junie bug.
She does. She likes it balanced out.
Now look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Rhonda, you have that right. From the time you got the points. But I'm glad that you guys are asking this, because it does come up every once in a while. So it's always good to have that out there. And oh, you went a little smudgy, but I don't mind it.
Well, I don't mind it either. Look at that. Now, I think that looks... now, again, what we're talking about here is we're talking about coming back in and...
That's kind of the idea, too. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
She said, I'm not sure that my points would last that long anyway. Meaning they're going to use them up.
Oh.
That's sort of the whole idea.
I don't know why I keep putting that phone folder thing up there. I have heart. At least. All right, now we're going to do this little jobber. Now, see, what I really like about this other crap that Mariah uses, to stamp these with, I can tell if it's getting juiced up or not. Now, see, it went away. It's juiced up. Okay, I'm turning this so it's a flip over rather than a flip across.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to get it as symmetrical as possible. But now I might want to grab some of where are those little...
Oh, what did I use to write the numbers on the back? Just those, and they're actually the really cheapy ones, which I gave them most of those to Izzy, but I did have one downstairs in the office. But those, they're the Chocola acrylic.
Now see how that's glossy?
Mm-hmm.
As when it's glossy, it's probably still wet.
Yes.
I don't know that as an absolute for sure thing.
I feel like that's an absolute for sure
Is
thing.
that an absolute for sure
Mhm.
thing? Now, what I really want to do, I wish I'd move that up a little bit. Because I've got another stamp that I want to make a border with. It's just a circle. I don't know if that'll work, though, because it's in a big bunch. You have to see. What do I have over here?
All right, Deb wants to know if the Nutcrackers will fit on an ATC. They are.
Oh, boy, it's going to be close.
I think that the Nutcrackers, because we just couldn't get them any. Now, those are the Wisecrackers. And there's
yeah, these are,
Nutcrackers will.
These
Wisecrackers will not. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, I was trying to remember sizes there. I put everything in this morning. Well, I didn't put everything in this morning. Brad did a good portion of them as well.
All right, I'm just going to see if I'm liking this around the edge. I kind of.
Bye, Diane. Thanks for hanging.
All right, now I need something here to.
Here, do you want some of these?
I just need something to differentiate. I've got white on white, and I can't see where my edge is. I don't know if y'all have that problem.
I was so excited when Estella showed me these little just decorative things, because I think these, like if you bought this with the to and from, you could do some really cute little tags. Here, you want some ATC cards that are pre-cut? Now keep in mind they are a little bit slicky. But if you wanted to play with them, you can. And
Oh, okay.
there's things, Yes, these are all, she's only using new stuff today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to find,
What do you want to find?
I don't know, but see, I needed to, make this go up a little bit more here so I'd have room.
Uh-huh.
But I think that's okay.
I still think that's very cute.
I think it's dadgum good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and if anybody is looking for links to the different products, Mo has always, and that's Cookie Wookie in the chat, she will have those links posted in there. If you do not see the chat, that means that you're probably in replay. What you need to do is either swipe one way or the other with your comment section, and you should be able to then see the chat if this particular stream has fully rendered. If you have access to the chat, that means you're in the live stream. Hello! Do say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. I know those little ones, they're just, yes, they're adorable. Dink, yes, little minis.
Yeah, I'll put those together with, I'm really worried about, these little things.
Yeah, you will remember.
The drums and the stars and the hearts. With these other guys.
You need to expand out your little bag, or where do you have all your little ones? Did you?
They're just in one thing.
Okay. And you don't have more boxes.
Yeah, I know, we're going to need that.
I know, because I was looking at the tray over there.
For some reason or other here, it's not wanting to hit that one spot. I'll just keep whacking it. There we go.
Oh, da-da-da. Yes, Carla, and that's right. We do have the gift card option on our website.
Hit as well as it's because I didn't get it gooed up good. I'm still seeing some of that white stuff.
Oh, that's a very good idea. Kathy uses a small jewelry box to cluster her little stamps, or they run to the back of the drawer. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like they just
the little stuff floats to the back.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Candy. Oh, that's funny. If we had add a smile to the flower, it could be a great alien.
Good. Whoops.
Izzy would totally be on board with that.
Yeah, she's always telling me something.
She loves putting smiley faces and things on things.
Cracks me up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now this is a little bit mealy, so I'm kind of a little bit. I should probably, when you have mealiness.
Mealy. Y'all understand mealy?
It's a textured surface. It's probably a good idea to use the fatter stamp to get down in there. So, okay, what one have we not used here? I'm going to try to use go through all of these little boogers. Okay, see what I'm talking about when I say this is what's on there. And it's really kind of mussing me about because I think it's number one is messing up my nice dark stamp pad.
Oh, yes, it does do that. There's transfer.
And I don't, usually I don't mind that so much. But when it's really, really heavy, it's hard for my other stuff to grab a hold of. But see, that's what I got off of there.
Because I do that to photograph them. I think I need to order some more black ink. I do have the ink over here. But, like, my bottle downstairs is out. And so this is all that we have.
All right. I know I can't get the whole thing on here, so I'm just going to get a partial.
It's been chilly here.
I had my window open and
I mean, it was cold this morning.
It down a little bit in the nighttime.
That should tell you how cold it is, because this one over here hangs meat in her room.
Yeah. Have to worry about those sandwiches,
She can store food. Snacks for the winter.
Oh, I didn't really want to do that. I just want to do that when I have. Okay, that's a good one. Like that one. Let's do this one.
Oh, yes. Yes, Dart, and hello. She's thinking Little Shop of Horrors movie for Sophia's Flowers. Yes, they have a very,
They do. They have that vibe. I love it.
It was Simon, right? Was Simon the shopkeeper guy? And Sandy. That. And then what was the name of the plant? Did the plant have a name? I thought the plant had a name.
That's way long time ago that I watched that.
I like that movie. I probably watched it when I was, like, younger than I should have been watching something like that, because I think it did give me kind of bad dreams, but feed me Seymour. That's right, Seymour.
Seymour.
And Audrey. Wonderful. You guys, you know things. I love them. Oh, and these would, if you did a whole, like, layout with Fran's branches.
Yes.
Oh. I would like some wallpaper made that was like.
How cool that looks.
And if you have the two stencils, because see, there's the dot filigree and then the floral filigree stencils. You did some layers with that. Then came in with the stamps.
Oh,
that'd be pretty nifty.
Pretty nifty. All right, I'm going to see if I can get a.
Oh, that's a wonderful. Jocelyn bought some 11 by 8 Rubbermaid food storage boxes for storing stamps by season. That's really smart.
It is.
And Carrie, actually, any of my designers, well, I should be sending out information soon about all the, to finalize what's happening in 2025, by the way.
Well, I don't know that I love that.
Well, he's a little lost, but it was a good idea.
I did not have him totally. See.
You got him at an angle.
I got him at an angle. Well, he's sledding.
He's a snowman on the move.
He's headed down.
He's got places to go, this snowman.
I got another idea here, and I already got something on the back.
He's all, wee!
Okay, well that's one of those cards that doesn't get to go out into the because it's got a smooshy thing on the back. For whatever reason. Okay, let's try.
Oh, that is a good idea. Yes. So Carrie, and then Paula says she loves Carrie's idea of using egg cartons to store the little dinky, we call them minis, but you know, little mini dinkies. Well done. Now he's in place. He's landed.
There's always a critic in every group, you know.
You did a good job on stamping him, though.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this is kind of slickery.
Yes. The cards are. I did put them in the, finally, like yesterday, I think. If y'all want the pre-made, you know.
All right. Now,
cards,
I'm choosing
ATC.
This one
Amazon.
because I just really, it's got a lot of good mass to it. And I just think that aspect, you know.
I like its furriness.
Yes.
Well done.
Well,
Thank you, Heather.
Whipping along
And
here,
hello.
Mariah. We could do some giveaways. Send these boogers off in the mail.
I did
That
order some
kind of
more
thing.
stamps. I ordered some international stamps. Paul and I are working out a thing.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's see what we got going here. You know, this is really not what I planned on doing today.
You said you didn't really have anything planned.
Yeah, I did, but I don't think it's very interesting. This is a lot more interesting than what I had planned.
Everything that we plan for y'all is interesting. Everything. Except for that day that I did the catalog. That was a little less interesting than I wanted it to be.
I thought I did a splendid job keeping the troops entertained.
You were in your zone. Look at that guy. You gonna give him his drum? Don't let him go drumless.
Can't go drumless.
See, and this way you could like put the drum in his hand. You're just gonna put it in. You could stack drums. If you bought all three, because each Nutcracker's drum is a different size, slightly. Catalog day was legit.
He's a 5-drum Nutcracker.
Hey, see, look, you could do you could make, oh my God.
What?
Playing cards. So you can make your whole set of playing cards.
Using the drums.
Using the drums and the things.
Well, yeah, you'd be kind of hard pressed to get. What does it go up to? 10.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
What's the largest card?
Because you got an ace. But then you have the king and the queen and a jack.
Which they're either,
and it goes up to 9.
So
in every suit.
The royalty is 10.
No.
Or 1.
Oh, good God.
You're playing cards. If you're playing 21, it either counts as 1 or 10. I think. Yeah, something like that.
I'm over this conversation.
Well, of course you are.
So if you got the drums, see, you could. All right. So here's an idea. Because you need the different suits as well, right? And then you have hearts. So hearts, diamonds,
Stars and circles and drums.
and then you could use some of the other little shapes too. Anyways, with all of these new stamps that we have, you could make your own deck of cards. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm not totally sold on that. I mean, I'm not sure that it could happen, but you know, if you really wanted to do something like that, I'm not doing that.
Right. No, I mean, we could barely have the conversation. There is no implementation.
That ain't tickling my fancy where it needs to be tickled. Just saying.
Now they're helping us out. Thank you. I knew y'all would like have it all worked out. So, see, the Nutcracker would be Jack, and then a queen, And then Jack, they are 11 through 13. Goes up 10.
Oh.
So you get
okay.
Ace 2 through 10. Jack, King, Jack, Queen, King. Yeah. There you go.
Well, you'd have to have a little legend accompanying that to make sure everybody understood exactly what, who's.
Yeah. If anybody wants to do that on their channel, let me know. I will share it across the World Wide
universe.
Web. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just getting all these guys out of the way so that I don't have to worry about it. Then see, I check. See right there?
Mm-hmm.
Still has a little bit of that
Mm-hmm.
whack in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the PMA card deck project. Anyone who wants to, fulfill that. Mm-hmm.
Density. Is this the way the drum looks like this? Not one upside down drum.
No.
I think we're just going to have one drum here.
One drum? This is the one drum card. See how that one's a little bit bigger? Actually, I think that might be the biggest drum. There's not a huge difference in the sizes, but, there is a difference.
It's a difference. I don't know that you really need to do that, but I do it just because.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had these guys down. This is the one I think it's my favorite.
See, well, he's the Joker Jester.
Oh, well, no wonder. Funny guy, just like me.
Funny guy.
Funny guy.
Yes, you're the funny one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about today, but yes.
Now, y'all, I vote on that. Did you think my presentation today was?
Did y'all enjoy the Thursday thoughts?
Metaphorical business. Okay. Always give them a little extra press in the middle because that's usually where they bow up.
Yeah.
And see, I should have pressed it more.
Well, you can draw them in a face later.
I'm going to do another one because I think I can do a better job.
Okay. Doobie doobie doo doo.
Scepter. Make sure scepter.
Yes.
Well.
Represented.
Yeah.
I didn't know what word
word
you were going to use, so thought I'd fill that one in for all of our
safe. Be on the safe side.
Yeah, for everyone.
I lost an arm. Okay, well, this is proof, but I got the face.
So with him, the best thing to do is kind of, you just like hold it in place, but then sort of go around, Gotta like sort of
pressure all the way around.
Yes. And it's harder on these little slicky cards. I noticed that the other day. That was giving me a little run for my money.
We're gonna go one more round here. Plenty there. Okay, so what was I missing? I was missing that arm. Okay. Third time's a charm.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do what Mariah said.
And you don't have to usually, like, you know, you don't have to do big smush, but like just to get those little areas, you gotta. Here, like, give it to me once. Let me try one time. You may need
I've got plenty of juice.
I know, squishy. All right, get him inked up for me, and then.
Well, I think that could be part of the problem.
Is he too inked up?
Well, parts of him are.
Parts of him are, parts aren't.
So I just keep moving him around and bonk him. I'm gonna try one more.
Okay.
And then if not, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
I can't believe those others just came out like FP and all of a sudden, you know, the Jester, my favorite one.
The Jesters give me the most trouble.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Smack that sucker around. That ooshed a little.
Oh, a lot. Here, give me that. Just give him to me as is. He looks scary. Come here. She likes it.
Darth Vader of the Nutcrackers.
Would you give me the stamp, please? Just as is. Thank you.
All right, now I have to get a drum that's going to fit with this, so I'm going to have to kind of go, ooh. That didn't work quite as well, but yeah, I kind of like that one. He looks like he's masked.
Mm-hmm. Here. Got everything but the teeth. I just needed to put one little more smush in the middle of his face. You look pouty, like.
Well, I'm not sure that I have room for the drum because you needed to move him one way or the other.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
That's what I was thinking about here, whether I can get this in without, you know, getting the drum on his foot.
Oh, you could have it like he's kicking it.
That's pretty good, other than it's a little wonky. Okay.
Here. Scooted him over a little bit.
And you got a mouth. About lost his foot.
Well, you know, we can't have it all. You know?
Isn't that the truth? So much so in life.
It's true. Know? Many things.
Many things.
Many things.
I still like Darth Vader there. Did you give me back
your Jester? I mean, and there was enough ink I could have kept going. Did y'all? I didn't put any more ink on any of those.
I like a lot of ink.
Uh-huh.
All right, so what do we got here? Let's say that we're back to our... let's do a Christmas tree.
Yeah, sometimes the foam underneath there does help. I don't know if she wants to do that or not.
I disagree with that foam business. I think it just makes it squishier. Because
Well, yeah,
I'm kind of one of those pounders anyway. I don't need a slicky surface underneath there. Okay, so I want to not get this, you know, like right in the middle. I want a little workaround room here.
Uh-huh. Juice.
I think I need to juice up my pad.
Well, yeah, because you used it all up on the Jester.
I think that could be.
Oh, that was a good choice. Look at how cute that is. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that tree. I do think that my favorite...
Hi, Sophia. You missed it. You need to hey, go back to the beginning. Watch us at fast speed and then catch up. Please and thank you.
What?
Sophia's here.
Oh!
She needs to go back and see her stamps and see what we did. And
Yeah, and I'm still doing.
She's still doing. I mean, whatever this is that we're doing. We're playing with stamps again. But this is more fun than cataloging them. Seems like it has more purpose.
Get to see more of my expertise in the...
Yes, that expertise.
Oh, I got some smushy stuff
yeah,
on
some thumbprints. See, this is where I was at the other day. It's like the longer you go with this whole stamp project, the more ink that ends up on your fingers, and then more likely to get ink on the thing that you're you know. But you just put a snowflake over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just snowflake it.
Don't forget to order the snowflakes for said purpose.
Yeah. Cover up all other ink blotting things that were not intended.
That were not intended.
Unintended inking.
Unintended inking.
Coverers.
Cover-ups.
Yes. Yeah, Eddie says just wipe your finger on your pants.
Well, I would, but I'm afraid I'd get Ruth.
Just wanting to ink up Ruth.
I want to ink up Ruth. Okay, this might be kind of dorky, but...
Oh, bye, Becky. Oh, I think that's cute. Looks like little butts. Like elf butts.
Elf butts. I could have a little poop coming out of every one of them.
That's how snow's made.
Fluffy stuff.
Oh, that's wrong. No worries, Carrie. Thanks for hanging. Mm-hmm.
These are my papers that I have from making the 8.5 by 6.5. This is what's left over. So it works out. I mean, I think it's a nice size for, you know, a little gift taggy hoopty-doo.
Oh yeah. Brad made the snowflakes. He was really into it too. He could have probably made, you know, a million more. Maybe each year we'll come out with a different set of snowflakes.
Oh, wouldn't that be wow? After a while,
Yeah.
you'd be able to stamp them all. Oh gosh, didn't get right in the middle there. Damn it.
Oh, hi, Patricia. Oh, these are the circles from the wisecrackers. So if you just want little circles, you gotta get your cracker with it. Yeah, Eddie's snowflakes are the size of your fist. They're big ones. Eddie's snowflakes are big. What's that?
The back side of a drum.
It's an option. I mean, it works.
Well, I have to sign my name down here where that empty spot is. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool.
I do. I like it. It's good mark making. So you got to get the nutcrackers for a drum and a wisecracker for the circle and a Sophia floral filigree set.
Yeah, now we need to do something with the stars here. Let's see. I haven't stamped that dude. Oh, here, let's just do this little snowman. He's so damn cute.
That's right, Paula. I'm not going to say that out loud, though.
What is it? I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Where are you?
And hello, Janice. Right between Eddie and Janice. Paula's comment. She's trying to find. Hey, Sonia.
Oh, I think it moved. I don't know.
Okay, I'll read it. She says, get your cracker on, nut or otherwise. Nut or wise.
That's right.
I'll tell you, this bracelet is a scarf getter. Gotta watch out. A commingling of the bracelet to the scarf. Yes, that's true too, Yolanda.
I'm telling you, Eddie, I wiped this stuff on my pants.
Yes, Charmaine. Double points start
time.
now. You can get over there and get your double points. Yep. Mark said, hey, can we have it? And we said, okay.
What you talking about?
Double points.
Oh.
We went ahead and turned them on. Double points are on. That's true too. Probably. This is a little snowman, so flippin' cute.
Very, very cute. Now, what was I going to do?
Chickens on skis. Maybe next year.
What?
Chickens on skis. Paula can start, adorning her chickens for various holidays and such. Or maybe just make some skis for the chickens that we already have. Just have them hook in right, And your kind of stamp off paper behind the pink paper is looking very interesting. Oh, I like that. Yeah, chicken paraphernalia. Paula says, you guys can just draw your own in. Then add the chicken. Winter hats and etc. Chicken accoutrements. Have you looked up any chicken information? That was one of your... You need to write yourself a note that you're supposed to be researching chickens. Oh, and then you need to look at... So what's today? Today's Thursday. Tuesday stream. And maybe even Monday. Comments were addressed to you.
Oh, I haven't done that.
I know.
What did I do with my snowman?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Got put with the trees.
Oh, I love it. Look at that. Aw. See, we didn't even plan that. Hi, Cynthia.
What I need is some clouds back here.
Well, use the little circle thing and build some clouds.
Well, I can just use the back side of my drum.
Yeah. Just don't, go lighter. There you go. Look at that. Super cute. Oh, no. Oh, look at you. Finishing out the scene. She's very pleased with herself.
I'm very pleased with myself.
There is a star. So with the wisecrackers, each one has an accompanying little, like, because there's the heart, the
Yeah,
star,
I
and the
need
circle.
to keep the picture so I'll know which one goes with which one, because I really...
You can tell by the eyes
Oh.
of the wisecracker. The symbol matches.
Oh. Well, now see, aren't y'all glad that we talked about that? Now look how cool that looks.
Yes.
Are these ATC size?
No. They are 4 inches.
They're bigger.
That is correct. The stamp is bigger than a ATC, yes.
No, but I mean these cards.
No, those are ATC. Yes. Sorry.
Jeez.
I thought you were asking about the stamp.
Well, duh. I'm looking at the stamp and I'm going, yeah, I don't think that is. And jeez. I mean, you know,
I was confirming that.
Slow on the uptake here, but crying out loud.
I don't always know that.
That's rude. Rude.
It was not obvious.
I think that this is just the coolest thing. I just can't quit. I'm just really
just keep at it. We'll
intrigued by all the possibilities here. Now I'm going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work, but I do love these little boogers.
Well, there you go, Carla. And it's double points. I mean, it's time to do it because we're not putting out anything new until 2025. A whole year. There you go. That's the way to use those on an ATC. Because they couldn't be shrunk down anymore. Because see, like his little inner swirly bit.
Oh, yeah. That would definitely...
It would have burned out.
Burned out.
He would have lost his eyeballs and his hat. He'd just be a shell of a guy. Now sometimes she'll get into it.
Now see, look, it looks like he's got legs.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't either.
It's quite acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, Carla, that is understandable. I'm not saying. It happens every year.
What?
Nothing. That's fabulous. Now you could put his legs on a different card.
Well, what you could do is you could just scoot it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you would have for sure, you know, this
stubby
part.
legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No boots.
No boot.
But that's fine.
But everybody would understand that, you know, they were there. They're just not in the picture.
Yeah.
Happens so much of the time. That was ever so slightly. Sarcastic.
Fits today's theme of rantiness.
Rantiness. Okay. Well, I think I've stamped everything.
What are those? What you mean? Those are the wisecrackers.
Yeah. And I don't have room for their drums. Or their
little
symbols.
Yeah, you could have them floating. They're not necessarily drums. They could just be little thought bubbles.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. It was considered.
Yeah, I noticed.
But it went away.
It was denied.
Yeah. Okay. stamp this, but I don't really know. Let's just try that. See if it's got
If you need me to show you how to work that, I can show you. It still has the oxide on it, so she's gonna see what she gets here.
Well, I got something
stuck. That's those slicky cards. Oh, look at that. All right, now stamp the black on it.
Well, do you think I want to do that, or do I want to let it dry a little bit?
I don't know that it's going, like, again, it has a finish on it, so I don't know that it's going to. Like, you're going to have to seal these with some business. Well, the black you won't, but the oxide you will.
Well, I have to have something totally appropriate here.
Totally.
Okay, I've got one chance at this.
Mm-hmm.
I think I moved it.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
Over this way.
Uh-huh. I wasn't going to say anything.
Pretty dadgum cute. Well, let's see if we can get another now of that. Because that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. And what I'm talking about is if you do that and then you flip it with a different color, you're going to have
a double plaid.
Double plaid. That's how you get double plaid. Not double platinum, it's double plaid. Even like that, being a little distressed. You didn't even have to mutilate your stamp. Notice she didn't chuckle at that.
I had a small inner giggle.
Did you? It's a very black and white Christmas that we got going on here. Or it's not really Christmassy even. It's just, you know, holiday. Wintry.
I'm bound and determined to get all of them on there.
When I handed that plaid one over, I was thinking how long it was going to take her to, you know, do something to it.
Now, see, if you would punch a hole over here.
Oh, yeah. And then
you could put to and from on the back side.
We'll show them the to and from again. We've got new people that just showed up.
Well, I can stamp to and from on card and we'll have that side done. Make sure I've got it going the right way.
Yeah, and be careful. Like, don't give it too much pressure. Like, it takes a little, like, finesse. There you go.
Well,
okay. See,
dang it, I'm losing snowflakes here.
Snow and snowflakes.
I don't know what
string.
What that is. Oh, for my bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
I found a bunch of old necklaces. Okay, so here's the dealio. On this one, you need to practice a little bit off.
Yes,
because it needs to go like that.
Yeah. You don't want to press too much because then you get the little speckledy.
This right here is the flat side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flip this over and see what happens here. It's probably going to smear. Okay, I'm just going to put that over here. And then we're going to grab this other little booger-boo.
Booger-boo. And hello to everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you're watching in the replay, simply let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see the chat, if it has rendered, then you can do the little swipey thing in the comments. And supposedly it'll show up. I'm going to have
to figure it out, but I am going to cut these two apart because I think they would be very cuttable, partable. But that other one, I think we're just
It
gonna
is
have
as
to
is.
live with that because I don't see how to.
Yeah. Mutilate it.
Yeah. How to alter its
Doctor it.
present configuration.
Yes.
Alrighty. Where's my other little? I'm gonna keep those together for right now, just because I've got to figure out some place to put those that they stay together. Have I used that tree? I've used that tree.
Oh, hey, Joni. Wonderful.
Use this tree on.
I gotta go turn your phone off.
Oh, is it ringing?
Yes.
Oh, it's probably my wellness people wanting me to come in for a colonoscopy, and I've already told them I had surgery, and I think they pretty much checked all that stuff out.
I am gonna read that, but I doubt that's something that she's going to do. But it is good advice. So if you stamp the snowman first, then stamp another on a Post-it note, you can cut out the snowman from the Post-it note to cover him up, and then use the plaid. Like if you want
The snowman to be solid.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
I figured you would, but I thought it was very good information.
I think it's very good information if that is what you choose to do.
Hi, Lee.
Yes, I think that's an absolutely excellent idea for somebody else to do. All right. I think I've gone through everything.
I love it. We got 30 minutes.
Well, other than I'm going to have to clean all this up.
Well, I can help you if you want.
I need a...
Oh, here.
You need to get a thing to put all of these in.
I'm going to.
And I'll just hand them across to you and you can... Now, what I would like very much to do, especially with these, since they do have...
I don't know how these boxes work.
Well, I'm certainly glad I didn't have to figure that out.
Me too.
I'd have been
Here.
angry. All right. Now, I'm just going to take all of these. Are they all going to fit in there?
Maybe. I mean, I got 2 more of these. I really got these for pins, but...
All right, well, you can take those and put those somewhere also, Tommy. In. I'm just going to scoot these over here on this for right now, because we will want to have a little bit of a session on at the end where we photograph for the thumbnail.
Hey, so you can
And I'm trying not to hit these and slide them, because I think that they'll be okay. They won't, because I can tell by looking at them that they're not dry. Alrighty, here you go, Mariah. Those were fun.
Yeah, I think having these little cards, I would
now,
like.
I would like some in matte.
Yeah, I'll look for that.
Because that
I didn't realize that finish was going to be such a thing.
Yeah.
An issue.
Well, you know, it isn't. It isn't. But you're going to have to come in and, yeah, do something over the top of them. Ah, look at that. Well, and that brings me to, I really haven't done anything with my my box that I was working on, other than what you saw the other day. And this is a pickup print from that process, if you recall, with the yellow ochre and the diazonine purple thinned out with the airbrush medium. Boy, I mean, we're talking about some...
That's that really sticky plate.
See how it's pulling up on the edges? When I go back and forth. I love those colors together. I really do. And see what happens in some of those areas, how cool that looks. Yeah, no, I'm thinking that take something like this and then put that over the top of this.
Oh, the little baubles. Oh, shoot, they want to see all the little baubles. Here.
All the what?
Well, let me show them to you all stamped. Here.
These are called baubles?
Well, because they fit the bauble. Show the stencil again, please. Remember the clean stencil I gave you? I'm thinking that's still working out in your brain. What exactly?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't know number one that it was called that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's baubles and stars.
These little jobbers
can be stamped inside. See?
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Like that. Yeah. Now you probably need to practice a little bit. I'm just speaking from my point of view because, you know, I'd get it on there to be wonky.
Yes.
Okay.
I almost got all these Christmassy ones in one thing. Almost.
Well, you know, we have some poinsettias.
That's what, no, I grabbed the poinsettias and then I put the other flowers with that other stuff.
Oh my God, she's moving stuff around and you did not label.
Well, I know them. And some of them do have, like, they have the numbers, like if it's part of a little set. I like the drums, you wouldn't know, but, you know. I like this, it's like a puzzle.
I'm glad you're doing that because that's really very, very last thing that I want to do.
I know. I'm watching.
Okay, so since I've got this and it's like this now, here's the dealio. I want the space to be negative so I can stamp inside of it, right? Everybody got that? I think.
Maybe. Ah.
Okay. Oh, let's just do something, you know, even if it's wrong.
Let's just do something.
Do something.
Okay, now I'm
Here's cadmium red. Now that's a very Christmassy.
There, look at that. Here, show that. That's impressive. Just want everybody to know.
Oh, you do still have a bit of a wiggling, but now here's what I want you also to do.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tape or glue the pictures on the back side. Because you're not going to use them for your journal book anyway.
I might. I haven't decided what I'm doing with all the little stamped off bits yet.
Well, that's what I think that you should be shoving into some kind of
a book. Yeah, I know.
A book, because then you already got it done.
That's kind of what, yeah. If only I had been keeping them since the very beginning.
Yeah, then you wouldn't have to do all 500 of the ones that are...
Yeah, and we literally have, let's see, what's today's count?
this is the thing to do, but it's what I'm going to
Well,
do.
244 stamps.
244 stamps. Well, that's not that many.
But you have to think in some of those sets, there are more than, you know, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is Baubles and Stars. This is Moroccan
Well,
one.
that really didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but that's all right.
Mm-hmm. I could AKA it in there or put it in the tags.
What?
She wants to add Moroccan to it. Baubles and Stars. Maybe I can just add Moroccan.
Yes, because that's what I think of. I don't know what you're talking about when you were talking about other stuff.
Now I want you to know sometimes I get yelled at by Brad about that. He says I changed the names of things. Which is true.
I don't know, just not feeling the jelliness of this.
It's not gelling for you?
Nah, we just need to mess it up good and proper, and then I'll get loosened up.
Yeah.
I'm still stamping in my brain.
Is that what's happening?
Yes, I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. Look at my hands from putting those in there.
Look at mine.
Working on
And
cars.
it isn't a wiping off situation either.
No, it doesn't just.
I haven't even touched these. I just left them over here in a big old wad.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they're going to dry. Oh, yeah, I love that. All right, now.
There we go.
Mariah, could you hand me the guillotine?
Mm-hmm.
Por favor.
Do I have it?
No, it's on the end of the...
Oh. Of the island?
Mm-hmm.
Or peninsula?
Peninsula.
Yeah, not really a peninsula. She keeps building out the peninsula.
Peninsula kind of family.
Have floating islands.
We're
sinking in the sea.
We're not into islands. We like peninsulas. We want access to the mainland without a boat.
Mm-hmm.
What it was that somebody said about boats?
Deb would like a always send me my bits, please. Check mark like on the checkout. And you like it set to default to just check. See, I don't know.
All right, now.
Hi, Holly.
Get our little card thing going here. So this is right at the arrow there. How about that? It's almost square.
Yeah.
Oh, I really don't want it to be square.
No.
No.
Okay.
So I'm going to do white arrow, black arrow.
Yeah, y'all understand what's happening?
White arrow,
And
black arrow.
They can bear. I think y'all can see it just right there at the very tippy top. She has markers, you know, along the ruler.
This edge is a little rough, so I'm just going to take a little bit more off.
Aw, Ricky, that's so sweet. Here, Ricky says she wants us to know that she appreciates that you stamp and you stencil with the new products. It gives her ideas of the sense of the size. Because it is hard to tell from the picture because we don't really have any representation. And then,
yes.
And you don't have to tell me that, like, even though something says the size, I don't always get that.
I need.
You need those stamps?
Yeah, now that you put them away. I really didn't know that that's where this was going.
That should just be the name of the stream. We didn't know where this was going.
I didn't really know where this was going. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this to you, and you can be gluing that down and doing some stamping over there. And I'm just going to create some other cards here. Okay, so what?
Wow. Okay.
And this is going to be great because I have my little arrows here that I won't have to remember numbers. And I might just leave this one square. That's going to give me some more room to mess around with there. So.
Okay. So I'm supposed to glue this down, and I've got. Can you hand me a wipey?
I will, but I have
hold on,
cut my finger off first.
Okay, don't do that. Thank you. Just leaving
Just
smudges.
a little on the dry side.
That I kind of like it when they're a little bit halfway.
Okay, so this is what I thought about on this one. Okay, so leave it so that I've got this edge here, and then when you stamp so that the stamp goes onto the yellow reddish part as well as the black part. Isn't that cool? You got that, Mariah?
Deb, I can't tell you how often I think about that. Well, I don't know if I'm sure I told it to you, but it's definitely worth reading out again. But
a repeat.
Yes. So Deb had placed an order a while back or whatever, and her daughter still remembers the day that she opened one of her package with the bits. And she will ask me about something I make, and she says, "Is that from those people who send you their trash, Mom?" I chuckle about that. Like, I think about it.
We're recycling.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just bet you those other places that sell these things don't offer you that as an option.
Probably not. I don't. Not everyone cuts to order, so that would be one reason why.
Yeah. Ours do not come from China. They come from the garage.
Yeah.
In Saxe, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, do you get the idea of what's going on here, Stamper?
Wow. I tell you, you were in a special place today.
Well, I'm trying to bring you along, but you're resisting. I'm going to have to give you a yank of the rope. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do. Pay attention. You're looking around.
I am.
All right. So see where the partial is? What I want you to do is I want part of it on the white part and part of it on the other part. Yeah, that'll challenge your perceptualness. Okay, so let's see. I'm taking off this other little edge here because it's kind of grungy anyway. And okay.
I think I need to clean this out.
What is it?
The little nibby part gets kind of clogged.
Oh, yeah.
After
you
a
have
while.
to take it in and give it a ream job.
Yeah, needs it.
All right, I need a bigger card here, just, like a regular size card, sort of, kind
Do you know what that is?
Yeah. All right, so this is 8.5, so okay, we go right there. Now this is how I do them, and Mariah's always wondering, what. So I know that fold is even, and then what I do is I just chop off that part right there, and that part right there, and that part right down here, so that now it's all square. Okay. Take that to the orange arrow. And we're going to get rid of a little bit here. Which side is the getting rid of side? Let's get rid of this side.
All right, here.
And shebang shaboom. Oh, look at that.
One got off a little bit, you know, I think.
Well, I'm very proud of you because I think that this is
This is why she gave me this job.
Something that takes a little bit more
practice
than what I'm probably willing to
yeah, totally.
to venture forward with here. Okay, now here's the thing. When I'm looking at this, I want to get a partial here so that Mariah can do the partial in and partial out. I mean, I know I'm really probably stressing her out to the nth degree, but that's all right. She can handle it. Okay. Now, see, that is absolutely going to be beautiful if I just make sure I get it on the right side that opens up.
Here's just what you were talking about with this business.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't want you to go in the middle. I just wanted you to do it on that one side, but that's good. Yeah.
Well, you didn't give me full instruction.
I didn't. I just wanted you to do it on the edge. Now, okay, on this one, are you hearing me? I just want it on the edge. Or only the diamonds.
Oh, yes, the embossing powders would be good. Finish these up.
I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down for her.
And I think I did this wrong, but it is what it is at this point. You'll probably think it's fine, or you're going to be poopy about it. One or the other.
That'll work. Yeah, I needed to leave more around the edge. All right, now on this one, I want you to pay attention because this is going to be very specific.
I turned those the wrong way, by the way. Little fat ones.
Okay, so, yeah, I only want this side done.
Darcy's worried about you and the blade.
That makes you feel better.
And Yolanda said 100%.
Oh, yeah. I like
they're worried. Yeah.
Dangerously. Okay. There you go.
All right. So
now, have you got the instructions on this?
Tell me again.
I only want the stamp inside the ones that are going off on this edge.
Okay.
Only.
What about that little tiny one? You want the tiny one?
Not at the top there,
okay.
No. Not the tiny. Just 1, 2, 3.
Got it. Can do.
She takes instructions
once she commits to
the... Okay, now let me see here. What do I want to do here? Oh, these are all kind of screwed up. I
would say the little starry one's kind of the hardest to gauge. I think I got it now.
All right, so we're going to do something completely different with this one because none of these are showing up on the edge here, you know, without me cutting them down, way down, and I want to do that. So now what I need is one of those flower stamps. All right, now look at that. Isn't that just wonderful? Good job, Mariah.
Thank you, Patricia.
I knew that you could do it. I knew it in my heart. All right, now look, we can have a little giveaway today.
Well, I got 6 minutes. Oh, good God, woman. All right.
Here's a 3. It'll be 4 by the time I get through. But I need one of those stamps.
I'm going to give them all to you.
No, not those.
What stamps?
The big fat flowers. These right here.
What color of ink are you going to do?
I'm going
to the ones with the leaf or just the flower?
I want the alien looking flower with leaf.
All right, I'm going to queue up Nightbot. 1 second, y'all. Flying by the seat of our pants here.
Well, I think this has been very exciting.
Yes! Oh, I love it when we get to show new things. I know it's a little stressful, but it is fun. Fun, fun, fun.
All right. Now, how do I want this to go?
Okay, why is this thing?
Okay, this is flower number 2. Y'all see that? We're using flower number 2 with red ink. And it'll probably be kind of burgundy-like because, as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but my pad is kind of getting to be kind of blackish because a lot of my stamps were not cleaned up.
What are we going to do the hashtag as?
As cards. Don't make it difficult.
Okay, hashtag cards. Oh, it's doing a different thing now. Nightbot has updated and it's a little different than I'm used to. But I kind of like it. Just a little.
Now, here's a problem with this little jobber. In order to glue this down, well, maybe I could cover it up with something. Probably just be best if I'd let that dry. And we're kind of at the end of everything here, anywho. But look at how cool that looks. Are you looking at this, Mariah?
I am. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to this giveaway thing that you put me in charge of as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the background stamping thing. I think the flower deal is going to be a super fun one to, like, do all sorts of things.
I like it because it has big fat lines. Just really honestly.
She likes a big fat line.
I like my big fat lines because they allow me to use this stamp over mealy surfaces. Because those little bitty fine lines,
they're harder.
When you that.
This is you in a stamp.
Yeah.
Alrighty, my Arty friends.
Did you see my fine lines?
Okay, I whoever has entered, this is your last opportunity.
This is it.
I got 20 entries so far.
Thank you, Cynthia. See, I'm actually reading this.
Okay. All right.
That line's duly noted. That's right. She is making notes.
Okay, I'm. Oh, it's going to Rhonda. All right.
Yay!
Did it post it in there? Okay, congratulations, Griffin Show. You won the giveaway. This is a whole new little look and feel on the whole Nightbot thing. So I was like, I don't know what it's doing. But that's kind of cool. Okay. Digging that. Alrighty.
Now, see, I could have scooted that over a little bit more and had the whole thing on there.
But I kind of like that it's dipped off of there a little bit, personally.
Well, I you know, a lot of times I do too.
I think it's beautiful. And you really covered a lot of ground today. First.
I did move right along. Hey, I'm going to bring this other stuff back and just show y'all.
There we go.
I mean, holy cow. I stamped every single damn stamp we got today.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Maybe on Sunday you can play around with the stencils. She hid them away, so, you know. She's got plans. Squirrel. See that? Oh.
She finds them. She takes them away from me.
I do.
She's like that.
Yeah. Alrighty, my Arty friends. We will be back here on Sunday. And I do think, you know, just heads up for next week, we will do a later in the evening. I don't, you know, afternoonish. Maybe before dinner, maybe after dinner. I don't know. I haven't decided that, but there will be a stream. It's just, it's going to be at a different time on this coming Thursday. Just heads up. Want to let y'all know that. Due to the Thanksgiving holiday. But we will do something. Alrighty, my Arty friends. We shall be back then. And until then, love you like a
long haul.
Bye, guys.